Probably the farthest fall of the game. There we go. Is this really actually as far down as I needed to go? So that really is a shortcut.
Get up! Get up! Get away from me!
Well, that's interesting. I don't believe I've ever tried that before.
They ruined me. The bastards.
Whoa! Whoa! Okay, that's too many. Run!
I'm running. How do you expect me to catch you?
I don't. Oh, even Sarah's bodyguard's gone crazy.
Huh? Oh, that was nice. Please, let it be nothing.
What just exploded?
Just get away from me.
I don't have a good feeling about that.
Don't.
Stop running! I've got to do this.
I don't think that's going to hit as many people as I wanted it to. That's the best for both of us, I think. Just pop one of these.
Don't run.
I don't think he was in there. Well, okay, back to the peps, back to the peps. I guess he was in there long enough for it to take effect. Man, this really is the best way to deal with these things.
Stand still.
Nope.
I'm gonna kill you all.
You better be glad that you weren't actually in the water when I fired that. 'Cause I'm pretty sure he'd be dead. Realistically, at least. Who knows what that counts for, using game logic. Ooh, more mines. I'm kind of confused now. So I'm really unfamiliar with this area. This really bottommost floor. Ooh. So I'm not sure where exactly I'm going with in relation to where I need to go.
Access granted.
Well, so much for that. Anyway, we're still alive there. They're not anymore. Get out of the way. Get out of the way.
It's okay.
I don't think this is Seraph's group. At least it shouldn't be. Because the map is not pointing to this room. I guess it's just somebody else.
Mela!
No, that is Seraph's room. What the hell? Why is this... Why do I not have a pointer to find Seraph? Whatever. Either way. I should probably close this door behind us. Steal some shit while I'm at it. And, read computers. Let's have a chat with the boss, then.
Adam! Oh, thank God you came. I've got wounded here. We'll have to move them first.
We can't move anyone yet. Not until I get to the base of the station and shut down Darrow's broadcast.
What? Why?
The chaos you experienced here, it's everywhere. The Illuminati created a biochip that stops people from using enhanced abilities, and Darrow turned it into a kill switch.
Oh my God, you... We gotta fix this, Adam. If people realize what's happened, if they believe augmentation technology created this chaos, they'll ban human enhancement research forever.
And that would be a bad thing.
Yes, it would! Don't you see what's at stake here? Ever since man first crawled out of that ocean, we've been striving to be more than we are. Augmentation technology is just the latest, greatest step on a very long road. But we've barely scratched the surface of its potential. We can't let fear stop us from continuing.
That's your belief, Seraph. Not everyone shares it.
But you do, Adam. I know it. And if we work together, we can really make a difference. We can improve the lives of everyone, but only if we fix this.
Go on.
We'd have to get a message out after you shut down Hugh's signal. Tell the world, tell them the Humanity Front did this. That their doctors created a virus that only affects augmented people.
You mean lie?
It'll give us time, son. Time to figure out how to destroy the Illuminati's biochips and move on.
And what about the people who've been hurt by this? Don't they deserve the truth?
I had 'em. If we want the freedom to become more than we are, we can't be blinded by a misguided morality. Some people will be left behind. It's reality. It's evolution, son.
Right. Evolution based on my DNA.
Please, son, you have to stay with me on this.
I'll think about it. You've got no remorse about using me at all, do you?
I never used you, son.
You experimented with my DNA without telling me.
Adam, this is difficult. Listen. Megan came to me with the sample. When she showed me her finding, when we saw the incredible potential of super compatibility.
You just had to share it with the world.
Adam, think about it. Would you have been able to do any of the things you've done without enhancements? Huh? Most people's bodies aren't as accepting of this technology as yours is. Sharing your DNA makes it possible for us to be like you. How can you deny us that chance?
Who said I would deny it? You stole my DNA and lied to me. You didn't give me the choice.
I'm giving it to you now, Adam. Look, I admit it, I haven't done things the best way. But don't punish the world to spite me. Darrow wants us to live in the Dark Ages. The Illuminati wants to limit evolution to those they control. You and me, we...
Don't group me with you, Seraph. I'll make my own choices from here.
I believe that, son. And I believe you'll make the right ones. I know blaming Humanity Front leaves a sour taste in your mouth, but it's the only way out of this. So go. The longer that signal broadcasts, the harder it'll be to convince people. Think of it, son. A world where we determine our own path, where there's no limits to human achievement? How can you not want that? Think of it, son. A world where we determine our own path, where there's no...
I actually kind of forgot that there was extra conversations with these guys. Maybe I'll swing by Bill Taggart and see what else he has to say. Maybe not. Who knows? Either way, let's try to find a way back up. Let's walk directly into a mine, my god. Just rushing too much there, that's all it is. Rushing way too much. Well, at least I don't have to go back that far. Just go through the vent again for the 200. Actually, you know what? It's even faster to just do it this way. Get my experience bonus. Run out this door. And the place I need to go is right down this hall. Just slow down a bit. Deal with this mine. I do think at this point, you know, the lethal options might be getting a little bit more of a purpose. Also, my god, this game is just really arranging my inventory in the worst possible ways. Almost tempted to just turn on auto inventory management and let that sort it out. Get out of my way. If I position these like so, will there be enough room? No. Will there ever be enough room? I just want to see. So I turn this crap back on. Alright. Alright. Good, good, good. Won't spoil the reason for it, but lethal becomes a little more viable at this point. Also, let's fix this a little bit. Put that down there. Put the mines down there. It's all loaded. Tempted to go back to where I dropped the other copy of this before and, you know, find all the extra ammo. Yeah, that would probably not be a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all. I haven't explored here yet, though. Shit ton of explosives around here. So I suppose if you're going lethal, that would be a real easy way to take care of that crowd. I think if I had a lot more, you know, concussion mines and whatnot, it would have been a bit easier for the non-lethal route as well. Do we have grenades of any sort? Just wanted to see if I had any extra explosives. Other than what I've already got equipped. Alright, I'll keep it recording for right now, just in case there's a cutscene or dialogue during this elevator ride. Other than that, I think I'm just gonna go off camera for a little bit, backtrack, get extra ammo for the plasma rifle, and we should be good to go. Actually, I'll probably throw this plasma rifle on the ground and pick up the other one. Because that one had a cooling system on it. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's the way to go. I'm going to backtrack. Be back shortly. Alright, well, that was some intense backtracking. But I think it's worth it. I threw away an EMP grenade to be able to carry extra ammo for it. Also, along the way, I ran into two pocket secretaries that I somehow missed. I'll just show them here. And let's finally carry on. Also, let's take the mouse off the charger. Just because it... I don't know, it's just something about playing games where it feels... You know, it feels better having it off the charger, running purely on battery. Whereas it seems to be a bit slower and more usable for everything else when it's, you know, running on the plug. Also, a heavy rifle. Poison gas everywhere in that room.
You're gonna pay! The one who did this.
Nope. Oh, come on, how did you hit me? Oh, you fuck off into a wall, asshole. How did that even happen, really? I guess some part of the game just simply wasn't meant for melee combat.
Not real.
Who knows, maybe that's why they replaced melee combat with a press one button, win the fight sort of deal. Because it seems kind of broken. Just the fact that he could reach through that. Hey assholes, try going through here. I dare you. Let's just take them all out with a tranq rifle, one at a time. Nobody wants to talk to you. You're a maniac. I still have doubts about the safety of doing this. Dude, get out of the way. I'm trying to shoot somebody else. Shut up! For fuck's sake. You don't have to worry about hurting me, so you can just take a nap. For a while. A long while. Well, I'm certainly getting my money's worth on this tranq rifle at this point. Yeah, I think it served me pretty well throughout the entire game. For once I decided to actually keep it around. It's really quite useful. In fact, honestly, I'd say it's arguably better than the lethal version of the sniper weapon. If only because, you know, you hit them once with it. As long as it actually hit, then eventually they'll go down and leave you alone. Whereas the sniper, man, the sniper is just terrible if you don't get a perfect headshot. Really, no space for a gas grenade. Oh, let's hack into this. Maybe I'll be forced to use up so much of my stuff here trying to hack it that I'll I guess maybe not. Oh, sure I will. There we go. Space for the gas grenade, just like that.
Access granted.
And everything's already done for me. Oh well. Experience. Space for a gas grenade. Maybe a little, yeah. A little closer to the next praxis point that will be spent on something totally worthless.
Who are you? I don't know you.
Who are you talking to, buddy? Is there nobody there? Oh, what am I saying? They're all fucking insane. So this is the Foxiest of the Hounds routes. Clearly. I can't imagine trying to go for that achievement. Just doesn't seem worth it to me. Hooray! You skipped through almost the entirety of the game without really doing anything and missing out on a shit ton of experience points and praxis points. Just to get a little picture next to your name that says, "Hey, you did it! Hooray! You are awesome." And here we are, right near the end. Looking at a big... I was going to say JPEG, but no, that actually looks a bit more like it's actually rendered. Let's let the scope describe it to me. Oh no, it looks very, very flat. It's a big JPEG with some animated stuff behind it. Another point of no return. Well, I don't think there's anything else I need up there, so let's just go. I'm frozen in place. What a great view I get to get. Oh, there we go. I can move. Caution, you might fall. Let's let this whole cinematic sort of thing work. No, I guess it must be an actual model, just a very flat model. Otherwise, that shadow there that I was pointing at with my finger for some reason wouldn't really make sense. Of course, it could be painted on, but the thing is, it looks like it's being cast in real time, but with how it moves. Cinematic descent into the depths of the darkness. Man, I think you can actually see the end of this model or texture or whatever it is down there. That's a shame. Whew. Not sure why I'm leaning into the microphone so much either. Come to think of it, the thing that I was stocking up on lethal stuff for may not even be a thing for the ending I'm going to choose. I don't remember. Heavy rifle. I don't actually need spacer for that because I've got two bigger ones that do a bit more. Well, it depends. It depends. Let's take the plasma ammo, of course. I'm already maxed out on those. Oh man. Oh man. Now comes the time to think. Sorry, stun gun, but I think your usefulness here has been, it has expired.
What the hell? Oh my God.
Water pressure nominal at 173 psi.
Who am I?
Communications web online.
I feel cold.
Drones 1 through 3 within operational parameters.
I don't remember.
Drone 4 disconnected.
Let me go.
Processing.
Oh God, please help me. I'm scared.
Core temperature stable. Processing.
Zhao, what are you doing?
Connecting to Panchaea's Hyron project, Mr. Jensen. The most advanced quantum computer slave to the human brain, and the closest to perfection we'll ever achieve. I'm going to use it to hack Darrow's signal and rework the message to our benefit.
Our benefit? You mean the Illuminati's?
Someone has to override the signal and be the world's savior. And let's be honest, neither of us would trust anyone else to fill that role. Computer, begin EEG sync.
So much pain.
Syncing beta waves at 40 cycles per second.
Sleep, please. Let me sleep.
Incompatible master-slave chain detected. Alert. Unable to transfer control to Alpha Pod.
The system won't recognize my chip.
Neural systems offline. Rerouting control of EEG.
I can't control Hyron!
Increasing glutamate levels by 32%.
Zhao, get them out of there. I have to reach the control chamber.
No! I can still control it! I'm in control!
Stop the signal.
Security alert.
Through the primary drone hatch.
Oh, shit.
Alpha Pod security in place. To access Alpha Pod, purge tertiary pods.
So I was mistaken. This fight happens no matter what. I was mistakenly thinking that this only happened if you chose one specific ending. My mistake once again. Shit. What to buy with this thing? Just do it quickly. Fuck it. It doesn't matter. None of it's useful. Let's get a save here. Final battle. This is the end.
I must be the one to alter the signal. Once I do, the council will welcome me with open arms.
I think you're crazy, lady.
Mother! Stay away! Stay away! Bad man is here. Why does he want to kill us? Kill him.
I'm trying to shoot turrets, lady.
Sir, keeping your head down.
I'll do it, Mother. Just don't hurt anyone. Just no more pain. Please keep him away from us.
So there we go. That's one turret down.
Sufficient.
Starting to think that they might be
Once
invulnerable.
the weight of your gaze touches you, there is no escape.
Let's press the other one quickly.
Contamination.
Hydrostatic pressure. Rising. Can't breathe. It hurts. It hurts so much. Systems are. My organic systems under stress. Will traumatized.
Okay, that's the turrets down.
You see where honor and ambition lead you. To a hole miles deep in the ocean, about to meet your end. And powerless.
let's just double check what the thing wants us to do.
Warning.
Look at what they've done. I don't like it here. I don't like it.
Okay, that's bad.
The light, Mother. Where's the light?
Pod 3. Safety purge complete.
I must fight this. I must succeed.
I can't move. Why can't I move? HDD levels are critically low. How much longer will it be, Mother? I want to go home.
Warning. Pod 1. Safety warning.
I have no choice but to eliminate you. You have ruined everything.
Pod 1. Safety purge complete. Pod 2.
Been awake for so long. Tired. System monitors online constantly. There's too much to keep track of. Supplemental diagnostics required before we can sleep.
I'll admit, I'm a little lost here.
Tyon will dominate the market. Cyrus will no longer be a thorn in my side.
Results of the diagnostics are inconclusive. I feel bad. Vital signs.
Access
Vital signs normal? No. This is not normal. We just want to be normal.
There we go. I think I got it now. Pods are open. Do I have... I think I might have to kill them.
Warning. Pod 2 safety purge in progress. Stand by. Contamination warning. Error in system.
Hyron is weakening.
Error in system. Rerouting connection. Reroute complete. Warning. Pod 1 safety purge in progress. Stand by. Warning. Tertiary pods are offline. Primary security measures disabled. Power surge detected. Electrical charge above normal levels and rising. Preparing for discharge sequencing. Warner. Electrical charge subcritical and rising. Electric discharge sequence initialized.
It's happening. Hyron is compromised. No, wait. It's initiating emergency protocols. You don't know the resources they have at their disposal, Jensen. Despite your special genetics, you have been in over your head the whole time. Initiate dissipation protocol. You see, there is no way you can defeat the system. There is nothing you can do to stop it.
Warning. Electrical charge subcritical and rising. Halfway to discharge sequence. Warning. Primary pod compromised. Secondary security measures activated. Evacuate area.
EMP shield, bitch. I don't need to worry
cannot
about it.
reach you, Jensen. There are too many contingencies built into the system. You and I have both failed.
Speak for yourself, woman. There's still stuff I need to do? Oh, yeah, like survive this. What do we got going on here now, then?
Warning. Primary pod station damaged.
No! I will not lose this. This is my right. I have worked too long to stop now. You want the glory. Is that it? No! It is all mine! I have given everything for this!
Warning. Primary pod station Failure imminent. Warning. Electrical charge approaching critical levels. Discharge imminent. Clear.
Hello, Adam. Welcome to the Edge. It is not the end of the world, but you can see it from here.
Eliza? What are you doing here?
It is my job to monitor and report on the news, Adam. Before Darrow smothered everything with his signal, the whole world was tuned into this place, including me.
The broadcast. I have to stop it.
I know. Please, come closer. Do you know where we are, Adam? We are at the fulcrum point, when society lies in the balance. Hugh Darrow hoped to tip the scales one way, by telling the world everything you already know. About the biochip, the Illuminati, everything. He believed knowing the truth would convince mankind to abandon research into human enhancement technologies forever.
It would certainly give them reason to fear it.
Indeed. Darrow's confession is ready to send. If you want, I can wideband it across all media as soon as you shut down the signal. Everything you worked so hard to uncover will be exposed. But only if you deactivate the broadcast using this control. However, if you desire, I can alter Darrow's message. Conceal the creation of the biochip while putting in new content.
Content blaming the humanity front, like Sarif suggested.
The organization has already admitted to harboring terrorists. It would be easy to convince people they turn to biological warfare in a more desperate attempt to get rid of augmented people.
But why? What would that achieve?
In time, it could shift the focus of hatred onto people whose prejudices are seen as too extreme, leaving corporations free to experiment with human evolution as they desire. But if you want me to perform this edit for you, you must disengage the signal and activate the video edit function from here. Alternatively, Darrow's message can be adjusted to erase all mention of the power group known as the Illuminati. I can report that lack of proper regulation allowed vast quantities of neuropozyne to become contaminated prior to reaching the market.
Taggart's preference. You think the world will buy a made-up story about neuropozyne poisoning?
You might be surprised by what people believe. I can convince them. And having experienced the negative effects of corporate negligence firsthand, a majority of people might force the world to place harsh restrictions on all human enhancement research. But only if you disengage the signal and activate the video edit function from here. Of course, there is another option. This passage leads to Panchaea's pressure regulation controls. Destroy them and the installation will cave in on itself, overwhelmed by the weight of the ocean pressing against it. Everyone inside the structure will die.
That's a solution?
No one will be left to tell the world what happened, Adam. Nobody will be able to spin the story.
Including me.
The choice is yours. Do you believe you have the wisdom to choose an appropriate future for mankind? Or do you trust mankind to find the answers on its own? If you do this, the focus of hatred may shift to those responsible for unleashing biological warfare, leaving corporations free to experiment with human evolution. Are you sure this is your choice? So be it then.
Sarif was right about one thing. It's in our nature to want to rise above our limits. Think about it. We were cold, so we harnessed fire. We were weak, so we invented tools. Every time we met an obstacle, we used creativity and ingenuity to overcome it. The cycle is inevitable. But will the outcome always be good? I guess that will depend on how we approach it. These past few months, I was challenged many times. But more often than not, didn't I try to keep morality in mind, knowing that my actions didn't have to harm others? Time and time again, didn't I resist the urge to abuse power and resources simply to achieve my goals more swiftly? In the past, we've had to compensate for weaknesses, finding quick solutions that only benefit a few. But what if we never need to feel weak or morally conflicted again? What if the path Sarif wants us to take enables us to hold on to higher values with more stability? One thing is obvious. For the first time in history, we have a chance to steal fire from the gods. To turn away from it now, to stop pursuing a future in which technology and biology combine, leading to the promise of a singularity, would mean to deny the very essence of who we are. No doubt the road to get there will be bumpy, hurting some people along the way. But won't achieving the dream be worth it? We can become the gods we've always been striving to be. We might as well get good at it.
You worry too much, Morgan. There's nothing we can't manage given time. She's here. I have to cut this short. Keep going through the wreckage. Maybe we'll find something we can use for the Morpheus initiative. Come in! Dr. Reed. We're so pleased you decided to join us.
Where else could I go?
No regrets, my dear. As Ariadne told Theseus before he entered the Minotaur's labyrinth, always forward, never left or right. You'll be very interested in our current project. We're breaking new ground.
Yes, the nanite virus chimera is quite intriguing. I'm looking forward to seeing the hybrid project up close, Mr. Page.
And so you shall. But please, call me Bob.